Knesset in Jerusalem, Israel's parliament, where we're joined by Member of Parliament with the ruling Likud party, SHERRAN HASKEL. Good morning to you. So the Israeli government has put BDS very high on its agenda. Can you explain?
Yeah, I mean, when we look on the activists and those organizations, we understand that Israel, it's just an excuse. The people who they are targeting are the Jewish community. This is a racist movement where its activities concentrating on how to spread firstly lies or partial information about Israel, and by that deceive the public opinion about Israel. And the secondly is how to harm the Jewish community. It is okay for them to exercise their freedom of speech, but it's not okay for people to have counter opinions, to exercise their freedom of speech or to express their opinions. They've taken it to the next step up. What they have done now is to follow up students on social media, to get their information, where they live, phone numbers, to follow them. We had a complaint from a few students on campuses who posted either photos of trips in Israel or expressed their opinions about Israel on social media. They woke up one morning having a note on their door that they need to be evicted in 3 days. This was partially a joke, but in reality, those students are being chased and marked and labeled by those activists, by those organizations, making their life on campus very difficult, labeling Jewish students, and it takes us back to dark days where we don't want to remember in the past of the Jewish history.
Now, a member of Parliament, SHERRAN HASKEL, you're also a member of the high-level Foreign Affairs and Defense Committee, which we'll discuss later today, the BDS, an issue that unites parliamentarians across the political spectrum. What practical measures do you think could be adopted? And I know a lot of funds have been allocated to fight BDS. Have we seen any results so far?
Well, I think the way to fight BDS and to fight these accusations is with spreading the truth, to spread the real information. The way we need to do it is either through social media. It's with students who have experienced Israel, people who came here to visit Israel, seen the real situation here, seeing the reality, and by that going and spreading that out to people, bringing the real information, the real figures, the truth out to any country overseas. Now, when the BDS is trying to manipulate and to stop that, to stop from their freedom of speech, from bringing this information out, this makes it more difficult. Saying with that, I believe that Israel needs to invest more funds in bringing out those different activists and different organizations into campuses in the United States and in Europe. We are discussing this morning, in about half an hour, we've got the Committee of Foreign Affairs Assembly. And we will discuss particularly that. We'll get a report of what has been done within this issue and bringing new ideas on how we can fight that in the future as well.
SHERRAN HASKEL, Member of Parliament with the ruling Likud party, thank you very much for joining us this morning.